Canterbury High School in Kent has formed a hard federation with Bohern Primary School. They have one governing body. Collectively, they are part of the Canterbury campus, which includes a nursery, a sports facility and an adult education centre.
In 1993, we were named and shamed by the Daily Express as being one of the worst 20 schools in the country because we had 4% 5A to C. We then determined upon a course of action which was significant curriculum reform, a concentration, a relentless concentration on teaching and learning, workforce remodelling, which over a period of time has led to a curriculum which enables students to choose a routeway and a pathway that they know is likely to give them the best chance of success. We are the highest performing non-selective school in the country. In terms of the ambition to be fully extended at the centre of our community, we are.
We've gone from a school where students would very often leave feeling that they've not achieved as much as perhaps they would like, to a high-performing school, to an outstanding school.
The federation is a hard federation of a primary school and a secondary modern high school. There is one governing body and one head teacher, myself. On the primary school site, there is a preschool and nursery, which we're just in the process of taking over the management leadership of. So in terms of educational provision, I'm directly responsible for 4 to 19, but there's also, as I say, the nursery, so it's 0 to 19, and if you include adult education behind me, it's 0 to 99. So the concept is lifelong learning, cradle to grave.
Canterbury High formed a soft federation with Bohern Primary in 2004, and then in April 2005 they became an all-through hard federation.
It's a relationship that's grown over the years, and it started off with a feeling that we would be working together and we might benefit a lot from the high school. And what's happened in reality is that we've both benefited from each other. So we're able to give them some support with the curriculum, which has meant that they've taken on a thematic, creative, topic-based curriculum based on what we did in the junior school. From our end, we benefit from resources. So we're able to run smaller classes, high levels of adult support. We're able to run specialist services, so we have specialisms in modern foreign language, in music and in sport. These are things that primary schools just generally don't offer as a matter of course because the budget doesn't allow it.
Also on the campus there is a £4.5 million sports centre. We're a designated 2012 Olympic and Paralympic training facility and a performing arts centre. The management structure is distributed leadership. People ask me a question which is a stupid question. They ask me, when you're not there, who runs the school? And my answer is the same people who run it when I am.
There are 2 deputies, myself and Nikki Mattin operate as deputies here, and we have a number of assistant heads looking after the various aspects of the campus itself.
There is a head of learning for the secondary, there is a head of community projects and finance, and then there are a range of assistant head teachers, all of whom have responsibility for aspects of learning across the school or across the campus. So in total, the leadership team is 13.
It's quite an unusual structure in that it's very flat, in that the head actually allows people to do their own thing and to be responsible and to take risks. And I think that's one of the things that marks the schools out. Over the years, we've been enabled to take the sort of risky decisions that other people think, how did you ever get there?
It is unreasonable to expect that one person could possibly manage and lead it, or it would be an act of supreme arrogance to believe that anybody could. Therefore I don't try. Therefore my role is essentially a coordinating one which allows other people to get on and deliver things that are in the interest of the children and the wider community. It's come about over a period of time as a result of exploiting opportunities rather than the fulfilment of a particular dream. The primary school some time ago was in special measures, and it was believed that by associating itself with a secondary that was perceived to be hugely successful, it would of itself assist the primary school to improve. Since then, the sports centre was developed, performing arts was developed, and adult education then moved on to site. So in that sense, it was driven both by an educational need and a community need. Nationally speaking, secondary schools have got away with murder in terms of small sixth form numbers, small class numbers and small key stage 4 numbers. The amount of it, the expense of that could be rationalised and the resources ploughed into early years and some of the difficulties that secondary schools then face could be solved by early intervention in the primary, and I think that's a model that should be explored nationally. It's a really important thing.